นเรศวร University mission is to be a frontier research university focusing on cooperating with public and private organizations in the country and abroad for the progress of the society and the economic stability of the region. The NU CAR is the unit designed to serve all the university researchers for all studies using laboratory animals such as mice, rats, guinea pig, and rabbits. NU CAR also provides non-clinical testing services for public and private sector, including pharmaceutical, biotechnology, and medical device industries. NU CAR is under the President's Office. The acting president of Naresuan University is Associate Professor Dr. Sarintip Tantani, Associate Professor Dr. Kornkanok Inkaninan, Vice President for Research and Innovation Development, serves as an institutional official or IO. Associate Professor Dr. Rattima Jinapongsa is selected to serve as chair of Naresuan University Animal Care and Use Committee, or NUA-COOK. Dr. Thatchai Sen is selected to serve as chair of Occupational Health and Safety Committee, or OCHEAL Committee. The NUA-COOK and OCHEAL Committee are composed of members from animal research-related and non-related faculties appointed by the IO. Assistant Professor Dr. Thosapon Butmi served as an Occupational Health and Safety Officer NU CAR. Assistant Professor Dr. Pornarin Thepawarapluk has been appointed as the Director of NU CAR. Dr. Najira Bunwong served as an Attending Veterinarian OAV. NU CAR has two buildings. Building 2 is in the process of renovating the laboratory rooms. For Building 1, there are 2 floors and an interstitial space for the air handling units. The first floor area is approximately 1,400 square meters. This facility is a clean conventional facility with corridors designated as clean and dirty corridors. And approximately 200 square meters had been renovated to be an Animal Bell Safety Level 2 or ABSL2 zone. Green, space for animal housing, laboratories, and care clean corridors. Blue, space for cage and water preparation, storage area for clean cages, bottles, racks, supplies, food, and bedding, as well as clean corridors. Red space for receipt, quarantine, and separation of animals. There are additional rooms for taste item receipt, preparation, and storage. Yellow, space for washing equipment and supplies, machine for washing cages, bottles, racks, sanitation, as well as storing waste before incineration or removal. Gray, space for dirty and service corridors. NU CAR has security cameras to monitor animal rooms, procedure rooms, surgery and recovery rooms and corridors, as well as ABSL2 zone. They are recorded continuously by a CCTV recorder. The facility technician is responsible for random check occasionally. Temperature, humidity, and the lighting schedule are monitored and controlled by the specialized software called the Control Management System CMS workstation. The Control Management System or CMS workstation will display alarm on the computer if there is any problem in the animal facility mechanical systems. An engineer and a facility technician will be notified through mobile phones and will come to fix the problem. NU CAR Building 1 has one air handling unit or AHU or heating, ventilation, an air conditioning or HVAC system, and one backup AHU. This system can control temperature and humidity to minimize variations due to changing climatic conditions in all 6 animal rooms. An ABSL2 zone has a separate HVAC system. The AHU system are designed for reliability, ease of maintenance, and capable of adjustment to maintain temperature of 22 plus and minus 1 degree Celsius. Relative humidity is maintained with a range of 55 plus and minus 10% throughout the year. The pressurization system is used to control airborne contamination and odors. Ventilation rate can be set in accordance with heat load and odors and other variables by the use of variable air volume. Access to the animal facility is limited and strictly controlled. Only trained and authorized personnel can gain access. All staff members are trained to maintain a high standard of personal hygiene and to correctly wear protective clothing, masks, and gloves. Work uniforms are provided to all staff. Veterinarian, animal caretakers, and facility support staff must change to their specific work uniforms and wear proper PPE before entering the work area. Access to the animal facility is limited and strictly controlled. Only trained and authorized personnel can gain access. All staff members are trained to maintain a high standard of personal hygiene and to correctly wear protective clothing, masks, and gloves. Work uniforms are provided to all staff. Veterinarian, animal caretakers, and facility support staff must change to their specific work uniforms and wear proper PPE before entering the work area. Researchers who work with animals must change their private clothing to the provided uniforms and lab coat as well as PPE. Visitors and researchers who do not intend to work with animals directly must wear lab coat over their private clothing as well as PPE. For entering an ABSL2 zone, researchers must wear dedicated laboratory coats, coverall safety goggle, N95 mask, hairnet, shoe cover, and double gloves while working in the ABSL2 laboratory area as indicated in standard operating procedure. Researchers are required to remove protective clothing before moving from the ABSL2 laboratory area to a non-BSL2 laboratory area and leave it in the laboratory. There are 6 animal holding rooms. All animals are housed under conditions that provide sufficient space and supplementary structures required to meet physical, physiologic, and behavior needs. The mice, rats, and guinea pig cages are made of durable, non-toxic, and heat-resistant materials, polycarbonate or polysulfone, free of sharp edges. An appropriate housing space is a major account for the animal's social need. Population density in each cage or group is judged by the AV based on the recommendation from the guide during protocol review. The cages are changed twice a week or as needed in some cases. Food is provided ad libitum to all species, and reverse osmosis water is provided to the animal using a bottle with zipper tubes. Enrichment program has been implemented to improve the welfare of the animals, such as polycarbonate huts, PVC tubes, and nesting material to encourage the animals to express their natural behaviors like digging and nest building. For rabbits, Elevated shelf is available in their cages to retrieve themselves in case of disturbance. All animals are observed daily by an animal caretaker assigned to each room. Each animal is observed for well-being, feed, water, and housing conditions. Animal caretakers are trained as part of their job responsibilities to recognize abnormal physical signs or behaviors such as changes in body weight, amount of water, and food intake, autonomic signs, stress, and general appearance. Animal caretakers or researchers must immediately report any animal illness, abnormal behavior, or death of animal to the AV directly or by scanned QR code in order to solve issues quickly and effectively. Any necessary treatments or euthanasia are decided by the AV. The PI is notified prior to initiating animal treatment or euthanasia. Rabbits are housed in a transparent single house cage, 6 cages per rack. The standard transparent cage system used for rabbits has an interlinking system for social interaction, and this can promote their natural behavior pattern. Corncob bedding is put into the plastic tray underneath each cage. Sterilized rice straw or good quality hay is put in the rabbit cages as an enrichment item. The animal research conducted in the new car related to behavioral, pharmacological, physiological, and toxicological studies, such as acute oral, subchronic, and chronic oral toxicity tests, skin irritation, and skin sensitization tests, acute eye irritation, corrosion tests, single dose, repeated dose, reproductive toxicity tests, etc. NU car provides isofuran anesthesia system and a ductless fume hood in the surgery room for scavenging the excess volatile anesthetics. Surgical table, surgical lamp, glass bead sterilizer is also provided. Physiosuit unit allows for both the surgeon and veterinarian to see the graph and digital readout of all animals' vital signs. A recovery chamber or circulating water warming pads are provided for post-operative care. Bulk foods are stored on pallets in 2 storage rooms with the controlled temperature and humidity at 21 degrees Celsius and 55 plus and minus 10% respectively. The bedding used in the facility is autoclave corn cob. Clean bedding is placed into cages in the clean preparation room. Reverse osmosis water is provided to the animal using a bottle with zipper tubes. Dirty cages will be transferred to the cage washing room via service corridors. A bedding disposal animal containment workstation with air filters is used to protect personnel and the room environment from exposure to allergens and unpleasant odors while dumping dirty cages. Soiled bedding is removed from the cage under bedding disposal unit in the cage washing room. Before the machine is used, the staff checks that all systems are functioning well. The cage washer used at the NU car has fail-safe mechanism preventing it from operating if the proper parameters are not met. This cage washer is serviced and maintained by the service contract company and the new car technician according to SOP. It is also validated annually by a certified company for the correct functioning of all valves, pumps, and probes. All staff has been trained to pull the red sting in case of emergency. The replicate organism detection and counting or RODAC plates is used to sample random areas of clean equipment, animal holding room walls, ceilings, and other surfaces are cleaned quarterly and yearly in storage rooms as stated in the SOP. If the results show number of microorganisms higher than acceptable level, then hydrogen peroxide vaporizers will be used to decontaminate in each area. All of the rodents and rabbits used in NU car are procured from reliable sources. Only animals authorized in the NUA Cook approved protocol are ordered, and the animal acquisition is processed solely by NU car. They are transported in reinforced cardboard containers to NU car by a temperature-controlled truck. The quality assurance or QA procedure evaluates the health status of the animals received from reliable sources upon arrival and at the end of the acclimatization period. The rodent QA and quality surveillance or QS procedures include abnormal physical signs or behaviors such as changes in body weight, amount of water and food intake, autonomic signs, stress, and general. The animals are unloaded at the specified area. The containers are sprayed with disinfectant before being transferred into the building. Each shipment is inspected by a well-trained animal caretaker and veterinarian for compliance to specifications listed in the procurement document and animal health status. The rodents and rabbits routinely undergo an acclimatization period prior to their use on a research protocol. All personnel using animals are required to be properly trained in the species and procedure they are using before they start any experiments. NU car organize training program at least 2 times a year or as needed. Training programs include rodent and rabbit handling and restraint, rodent procedures such as blood collection, injection techniques and gavage, and rodent and rabbit anesthesia and analgesia, rodent necropsy, etc. Individual training is also provided upon request. NU car staff work with animals are required to do fit tests at least once a year and attend the biosafety and biosecurity training course to increase their ability to recognize and reduce hazard in a containment and comply with Pathogen and Animal Toxin Act BE 2558 or 2015 policies and regulations. All NU car staff and NUA cook are encouraged to participate in the national meetings, seminars, conference involving animal care and use organized by National Research Council of Thailand and Thai Association for Laboratory Animal Science or TALAS. Other training provided for NUCA staff and researchers are as follows. Introduction to Occupational Health and Safety, Biological Safety, Chemical Safety, Personal Protective Equipment or PPE, Fire Prevention and Fire Drill, Risk Assessment, Personal Hygiene and Physical Injuries in Animal Facilities. Every year, NUCAR staff and all animal users will pay respect to the dead animals in the Thai traditional way. NUCAR website is one channel used for communication among animal users and staff. For further information, please visit NUCAR website at www.nucar.nu.ac.th.